Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for a brand new episode with our prison architect. And well, here we see our prison. We can see somebody trying to leave the parole office. Hopefully he can get out on parole. We see some people working. There's a few people at the doctor's, which is usually not that good. So hopefully they can fix them up. And well, it's time to make some future plans for our prison. Because if we zoom out, you can see that we almost entirely filled up the starting area, which is good, means we have a good functioning prison. Let's speed up a bit. But we need to plan ahead. Now we can use this space, of course, but if you see how small it is, we can either fit in a few more cell blocks, which would make this whole area more crowded, which could pose a problem. Or we should just buy another zone and see if we can expand that way to relieve the pressure of this bit. Because if we do extra cells here, there won't be a lot of room for a new yard and a new canteen and a common room, so this will all be very crowded. But we could also split up things and, for instance, go to this zone, buy it, and build a whole new prison here, and then make a switch so that we store the medium security prisoners in this end and maybe the maximum security, and put all the mediums on this side with their own cafeteria, their own common room and stuff like that, so that they don't interact too much, and that might help out to make sure that they don't get into a lot of fights. So that could be one of the future goals. Although if we look at it, this piece will cost us 45,000. We have only 35,000, so that would mean that we have to loan some money. That's okay though, we can loan some money. There's no real problem with that. But let's increase loans anyway so that we can we need to get a credit rating that will be high enough. Right now our maximum loan is 2,500. That's not a lot. So by just taking out a loan of 500, our credit rating will go up slowly, and that will make us that we can loan more money. So that's done first. Now let's try and make this prison a little better. And one of the ways to do this is look at the needs of our prisoners. And we can see the family need is really going down, but there is still a family need. And we expanded the visiting rooms, but there's another thing that we can do, which is get a few more phones, because they can also use the phone to call home, and it works. People will usually be pretty happy when they use the phone. And if we just add a few phones to the area here, this might help out get the remaining people happy that need to contact home. So we'll see if this works. I hope so. We have a death, though. That's not good. Yeah, there has been a fighting. Luckily, it'll resolve itself. We have plenty of guards, so that shouldn't be a problem. We have plenty of incoming cash flow, so that's nice. So don't worry about that too much. This area looks really cool, though. I think it really works having this area set up for the maximum security prisoners. We can see there's not a big danger in the prison. 60 prisoners tell us that they are treated well. There's also 60 complaining, probably about hygiene and recreation. What we could do is get to the regime and see if we can give them some extra yard time. But probably the ones that are pissed off are the maximum security prisoners, because they want free time in the yard or recreation, and there they go. And this might just help out to make sure that they don't get too mad. But you can see there's a lot of places where prisoners cross each other and where they can do bad things to each other. And I would really like to solve those issues by building a whole new piece of prison. We'll have to get some money for it though, and then we'll buy this zone and just start a whole new prison here. Let's see, because right now we need to expand this prison, I think. Alright, we need to raise the capacity to 200, and that will give us another... Ooh, that's interesting, because if we just add 7 cells, that works out. And I don't think solitary counts toward that number. So, if we take 7 solitary cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we turn them into normal cells, we should have made that one. Did we make the grant right now? Yeah, we made the grant. Perfect. And now we can just turn the back into solitary cells. And that's it. Perfect. Alright, so we can also now pick a new grant. Cell block E, up to 500. Ooh, I didn't want to pick that. Alright, well, we got it now, so let's just... It's fine. There wasn't really anything else I would have done. Superior beds, no, so this is good. Let's just keep it like this. We have the solitary cells back, and now we have 83,000. So we could buy this zone. And I think we should start by buying it. Yeah, we want to buy that zone. Let's get going. Alright, here we are. It's not too big yet, but that's fine. All we have to do now is start setting it up. Let's start by a little wall piece. This is 1, 2... If we could start here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at place number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. Here we should build the wall. Or at least start it. Something like this. Put a door in it. A large jail door for entrance. And then we at least have a start. I think... Yeah, I'm going to extend the wall a bit. Going to make it bigger later on anyway. And then we can put the fence in here. And then we can get rid of that part of the fence. Of course, if you open it up now, prisoners might escape. It's okay, though. We'll just demolish these 2 pieces. There's still this lock here, so prisoners won't just run out straight away. Or at least they should not. And this gives us 35,000 to try and build some sort of a prison here. Alright, he tased the guy. You could hear the little sound of that. I think we should also think about what to build here then. Because right now this is all looking good, but we should expand here. And I would like to expand with a few extra rooms that we can use for different setups, like a mail room and stuff like that. So maybe we should start working on that. Although we need to lay a big foundation here if we want to do that. I'm not really keen on doing that. Yeah, there goes a prisoner, but there he's caught. And this is emptied up now already. Very good. So nobody escaped because they grabbed him. Now trying to build these pieces. Yeah, this is done as well. So let's wait until this wall is finished and then remove the rest of the... Oh, we can already remove it. Let's demolish this piece of wall. And this piece of wall. Yeah, there's one escaping. Oh, he's released. Ah, that's it. They're released. I thought they were escaping, but they're just released. So we'll have to zoom in a bit so we can at least read what they say. Ooh, we get some nice money here. Perfect. So this wall is up. This one is removed. Ooh, whoa, that guy brought out a lot of stuff. At least we took it from him. And, well, apparently, this is all ready now. The big question is, what should we do on this side? We don't have that much money, actually, to just build a big prison here. So we should do it little piece by little piece, I think. I kind of want to copy this a bit so that we have a few rooms here, like an infirmary and stuff like that, so they don't have to get across all the time to do anything. But that's going to be very costly. Alright, let's just start drawing it out a bit. 12 by 12, that's the normal size that we use. So we're going to map it out and then see where we can build the first actual prison cells. Alright, I think we can do a utility room here then. Then we have utilities as well. Alright, that's it. Then this side, same thing. Here come all the nice rooms. We can make some extra visitor room here. So I'm going to make these all 12 by 12, but probably there will be just one big visitor's room. Yeah, I think there should be. Should we do utilities down here again? This could be a very good option for utilities. Right, so this is basically what it should look like. Then, of course, we need another corridor. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right here we need to build a new prison. Alright. Let's just check. Yeah, 23 long. And, well, if we use the same measures, should be 38 wide. So we can just make a little block here. 23 long, 38 wide. Or the other way around, but yeah, like this. Then it's going to be the same size. I think I'm going to make it one bit longer so that we can have a slightly bigger shower this time. So no, 1, 2, 3. This is good for shower area. Right, 1, 2, 3. And then here we will start the cells. Yeah, it's going to take a bit of drawing, but I think it'll work out in the end. 1, 2, yeah, that's a bit small. We just made it too wide. Yeah, alright, that's it. Perfect. So this should be it. And then, oh wait. Because if we start working on this, this whole area is still open, so any prisoner that comes in can just walk out. So we need to start by putting up a fence, of course. So we can just create this, fence up this whole area, or they will remove the wall, I think. That's not good, so let's do it like this. Let's create a fence right here. It's going to cost us some money, but it's the cheapest way to make sure that this whole area is fenced up. Here's where the wall started. Alright, let's get time going. Let's go to this side. Here we can see that the wall ended. So let's have it fenced up so that at least it's safe and the prisoners can't get out while we plan this part of the prison. And I think we should probably move. If I think about it, I think the most sense would be to move the minimum security prisoners here, because they're the usually the nicest type of prisoners. We should do it like this. Wait, this is faster. So if we move up the medium type and we don't have everything here ready yet, we might get into a lot of trouble because they will just riot and be angry. While the minimal security prisoners are usually a bit easier to handle. That's why you get less money for. So if we start working on this end, we should probably just move a minimal security prison gang here. Have them in this nice place while we set everything up. Right. Ooh, we can see that they're doing a very good job on the fencing. That's cool. Because we can have this, and then we should build a cafeteria as well. Well, they can already eat here, of course, so there's no need to rush the cafeteria. Although it would be quite nice to get one rather quick. I think we should start by setting up this cell block. Because if we do, that will make sure. Ooh, let's do a gray door for the minimal security. Yeah, I like this. If we start setting this up, it'll be fine. At least then we'll have a prison block here. We can post a few guards there. And once we get this block cleared out, for instance, with the minimal security prisoners, we can put max of medium in here as well. So we'll have a lot more prisoners, which means a lot more money that comes in. We can see everybody is doing pretty okay. So let's watch the needs. Yeah, hygiene needs, but that's because they're waking up and they need to take a shower. Some need to use a ladder. Yeah, so they need to go to the toilet. Sleep's almost done. We can see hygiene needs is up, exercise needs pretty low. Family starting to run up, but they have all day to get rid of that. So things look okay. Things look okay. Ooh, we have an issue here. Yes, the guy broke his toilet. Luckily, the water will go away, usually on its own. Well, this guy will maybe clear it out. I don't know. What's this? Ooh, this guy's really white. There's all these I thought this was like a criminally insane guy because he has white clothing on, but that's not. It's just that he's a really white guy. Never saw any sunshine, I guess. Right, so they're creating this now. That's good. That is really good, actually. Is this whole piece done? Yeah, it appears so. It's completely worked out. Yeah. Alright. So at least nobody can escape anymore, which is a good thing. Could use some more money, though. We can see that the hygiene need already starting to lower quite a bit. Some prisoners aren't that happy. 77. Oh, that's probably the guys that are hungry. Yeah, there come more prisoners. 193 out of 193, so that's cool. Whoops, there's something going on. Yeah, that's the problem with this maximum security. They will not be nice to each other. Maybe we should add an extra guard here. Could be a good thing. And usually these prisoners don't like to be cramped in a space like this, so guess if we get the money for it at a certain point, we should give them a little bit more space. But we can also see that 32 prisoners are well treated, so we must be doing something right. Apart from the fact that we don't have that many guards available. Let's get 70. That's probably better then. You need to make sure that you have enough guards available to respond to things like this. Otherwise things might just get out of hand fairly quickly. That's not what you want. There are high levels of contraband in a prison. Yes, I know. I want to check something else, because we do have prison labor, but I don't think we are using it quite well. Because there can be more spaces for people to do jobs, and the more people do a job, the happier they usually are. So there's 14 jobs available here. Let's get 14 jobs in. That's why it could be worthwhile to also get things like a mail room, so that they can do more jobs. We can have 12 jobs here, 12 jobs here. Let's add those extra prisoners to it. Just to make sure that they can do what they need to do. Ooh, they fought in here. Alright, let's get a guard response. Ooh, they're all coming, apparently. Yeah, that was a taser. You could see and hear it. Alright, peace is restored. All the guards can move out. Looks like they're all coming. That wasn't supposed to happen. I just clicked once. Shouldn't be coming all. And they all go to their spot and then start to head back to where they were. So that's a problem. Some areas of the prison now don't have any guards. Alright, I think that was a little bug, because that's not supposed to happen, that you summon all the guards. I mean, a door like this now won't open. There it is. Let's lock this one open, because prisoners can't get out here anyway. And this gives these guys time to finish this. And then we can really start working on the cells. So we'll use this just as an extra room for prisoners now, and then later on we will expand this area with a canteen and stuff like that, and maybe buy a zone right here as well to make it bigger. But just one step at a time. Which I sometimes hate about this game. I mean, I just want a lot of money to be expanding my prison, but it's also fun. You have to plan things, you have to think ahead, you have to make sure that you make enough money to do stuff. And that's nice. We can see that this number is decreasing. 51 prisoners say they are well treated. And of course we are treating them well. They're eating now. That's usually a good thing. Does their family need? Oh, that's okay. And because of all the fights in the showers, quite a few prisoners probably didn't shower. That can be a little bit of a problem for the hygiene stuff, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. Let's get the walls in here. And then we can start to actually create some prison cells after we also put in some utilities, of course. That's what makes a whole new cell block pretty expensive usually, because you have to put in all the utilities, etc. Which is quite a big extra investment, but we'll deal with it. Let's just make sure that we get all these walls in first. See how much money we have, and otherwise we'll just have to wait a little while to let's do it like this. I think this is faster. Just all the one pieces and then all straight pieces. There we go. I think I should open those doors as well. Lock them open so that they can just get in easily. Of course, there's still no lighting in here. That's a thing that we'll fix at a certain point as well. Ah, here we see prisoners aiming for contraband. That's pretty easy. Let's search him. Just go ahead and search those prisoners. And then they'll find the contraband and we'll put them in solitary. That can really work out well. Yeah, there you can see, picking up the stuff from the prisoners. It's probably because this one is locked open, so we're not going to keep that one locked open. And always wait until you can see them walk back, because if they're searched right now, they picked up nothing. That's not good. You have to make sure that they have picked something up, and then you can search them. Alright, there they go. Picked up a phone. These guys are busy now. I think I'm just going to fence off this area with a little fence gate. That means that they can't get in, and then we can install utilities here, which are very costly, of course. But we need it anyway. I'm just going to run it through the normal channels. Like this. And that should work out in the end. Ah, this is nearly done. That's really good. Well, they captured quite a few prisoners with contraband. Hopefully that will make sure the others don't think about getting it. Oh, they're getting it here as well. Unfortunately. Well, let's just let them go. I do think my prison is a bit filthy here and there. How many janitors? Well, let's get 3 extra then. Let's get 2 extra gardeners. We have 2 pieces of land now that need to be worked. I just want everything to look nice and neat and tight so prisoners will be happy about it. So why is this flickering? What's wrong? Well, nothing should be wrong. They should be working fine. Alright. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. We still have 10,000 left. They've completed this. I think it's time to start putting some lights in here. And then get the utilities to here. And then as soon as we really have the money, we can put beds and toilets and stuff into the prison cells. I think we should speed things up a bit so that we get a bit more money in. And I think we're going to increase the loan soon. Just to prepare for prisoners in here. Alright, let's put in some lights here as well. And of course, drains and a shower. Now I know you only have to put drains at the end, so that nothing of the water can get out, but I like to do it this way. It works for me. Alright, this should be a good amount of showers for these prisoners. Now let's put in the utilities. Just like this. There we are. Then we should get the water in. Like this. And like this. Yeah, this is pretty costly, but I think it's the best way to do it. Just prepare everything to be... So this can be complete cells, and then as soon as that's ready, these will be complete cells. And... Alright, let's run the cables right here. And this one right here. Only a bit of money left, but almost ready to house some prisoners. That's okay. There's peace and quiet in the prison, that's good. Well, most of them are asleep, so that's usually when there's peace and quiet in the prison, hopefully. And hopefully we can also make some extra money soon. I hope a few prisoners will graduate soon, that should help out. But you're never sure. Well, here's a new day starting. Let's see, how is this power unit doing? It's using 25 pieces of power, and it didn't power up anything. So that is something. I guess we should put 3 capacitors on just to make sure that we get the power, because the 25 power is just for the water alone. So we should do better on that front. Here we get some lighting. We can see it's almost running out of power already. Yeah, they really need to take a shower. Come on, guys. Just take a shower. It's just that sometimes they don't want to. Although hygiene is pretty good, so I'm not really worried about it. New prisoner came in, very nice. Yeah, they're just installing everything. And this one was overloaded, so we should wait for the new capacitors to come in. A lot of prisoners getting across here. Can we do something about it? Let's see. Maybe we can make this an access only zone. Or staff only. We'll make this a staff only zone. I hope that works. That families can still get through, but this would mean that prisoners can't get through here anymore. Right, let's search this prisoner. Yeah, of course they found something. So they'll be escorted away. Let's get the power going. Yep, that worked. We also did get some money. Ooh, there's been a fight here. Not good. Alright, let's slow down a bit again, because we have some money again, which is nice. We have 10 prisoners past the basic education thing, and I think we also have the general education. Yeah, so there are prisoners interested that go there. So hopefully one will attend that and pass, because that will give us 40,000. And we already have 24 reformed prisoners out of 100, so that's going the right direction. Let's start setting up a few beds. I'll do a row of 5 on each side, because that should give us 20 extra prison cells. And I'd rather set up 20 extra cells and make sure that they're functional, and then expand this part later than do it another way around. Put in all the beds and then have no money for anything else. So I think this is the best way to do it. Put in what we want. So we want bookcases as well for them, bookshelves. So we'll just put these in, get these cells operational. And then later on we can add these as well. This is all working, so they'll have plenty of showering room, I guess. Let's put doors in, just grey doors for the minimal security prisoners. And then we can set this to be a minimal security zone. We can house some minimal security prisoners here. Although I think this should be completely done, because then we can switch this whole area out at one go. And if it's not completely done, we won't be able to do that. So that could be a thing to think about. Well, we'll see. At least there's peace and quiet in the prison, which works fine for me. And luckily we have a good cash flow. Family's doing fine now, so yeah, this is working out. Bring the bookcases, first door arriving already. Nice. Oh, they're buying snacks, really nice. So apparently this is working, because I still see families here, so that's no issue. They can go past. But I don't see any prisoners crossing anymore. So by making this staff only, apparently that worked out great. No more prisoners trying to get contraband on this area. Now the problem is, because this is staff only now, as soon as we take this into use, that's not going to work, because prisoners will have to go there to the cafeteria and other things. So I think we'll have to remove it again then, but not 100% sure, so we'll see. And of course there are a few other tricks that we can do. We can maybe build a wall here already, just to prepare for these little buildings, and then make a fence here so that they can't get anywhere here. That could help out. It helped a lot that we cleared out all the holes here and made sure that we created these holes instead of open spaces. So we're going to do that, of course, in this area too when we have the money, though that might take some time. Now it appears that these cells are all done. We even have guards patrolling here now, which is interesting because I didn't tell them to do that. So let's continue. Let's put in a few more beds. I'm going to completely finish this area first. And then we're going to just switch out the prisoners. So yeah, this is all the beds. Let's put in a few toilets. Then we'll have to save some money or take a loan. And I think I'm probably going to take a loan. And then put everything else in here as well. Let's check what the bookshelves cost. Only 30. Alright, so we can put those in. Yeah, this is working out. Then later on we'll put in the doors. But I want to get this in first, because you can see the doors are already closed. And then a guard will have to come every time to open those doors, and that's not really something you want. So first get all this stuff in, and then we can put in the doors. Can we already increase our loan? Yeah, maximum loan is now 90,000 because we have a very good credit rating. So that's why you, if you start the game, as soon as you unlock loans in this screen, bank loan, you should just take a loan of 500 because they all increase your credit rating, and you can make huge loans that can really help you move your prison forward. I mean, with 90,000 we can do very good things, although we have to also pay it back, of course, so do not take too many loans, of course. Alright, we have a problem here. So let's do a tunnel search in all sectors, and let's try and get rid of this tunnel. And yeah, these guys are all escaping now. Should we do a little guard response here, see if they can catch one of them? I don't think so, but we can try. Yeah, that's a big tunnel. Yeah, they escaped. Alright. Well, let's see. Here's the tunnels coming in. Let's entirely remove this tunneling complex. Insufficient funds. Alright. We'll increase our loan then. Do it again. Let's get rid of these tunnels. Come on. Our workers should prioritize that, so... And of course, that's one of the things, when you play this game, you will get stuck into planning this whole new part of the prison and forgetting about, oh, we have to do a tunnel search every now and then, we have to do some other things. You can see how much contraband they're still finding. One of the ways to do something about that, for instance, is to get a metal detector in your laundry room and in the cleaning cupboard and stuff like that. That's something that we'll do, just not right now. And at least they're now searching for tunnels everywhere. They didn't find new tunnels, so that's good. And they are getting rid of these tunnels now. This is also a work in progress. Can I get to the door? No, it's too busy. Well, we'll need a guard here to open that door. He'll swing by soon. Or at least he should. There he comes. Opening the door. Yep, there they all go. Is this all done yet? No, not completely. But we are getting there. This one is done, this one is done. Go to all the ones that are done already and put the doors in there. And then soon enough we can put doors in all of them. Yeah, there's just one here that's not done. And that's it. So yeah, let's put doors everywhere now. And then we can tell this whole block to be a minimal security block and move some prisoners over. Interesting. There should be, you can see right here that there's 100 minimal security prisoners available. So we can build a lot more minimal security prison cells because there's plenty of prisoners available. There's also a lot of medium security available. So what we can do, get this minimal securities in here and then make this available for medium security. And just keep expanding for minimal security here. And then we'll have a medium security and maximum security prison on this side, and the minimal security will be on this side. That could work out well. Yeah, let's get the doors in. Still make good money, so I'm still happy with that. Although we probably had a few reformed prisoners coming back. That's taking a lot of money from us. And yeah, just one more door, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, a few more doors. And it should be up and running. Let's go check our cash flow. Reform programs. Yeah, we had 2 reoffending prisoners that we got a fine from, so that's quite the problem. We also pay like 3,500 corporate taxes. could be very well worth it to do a tax relief to 15%. I'm not really sure how much we pay right now. 30%. So we can cut this in half. Is that worth it? Well, I think so. Could use a little bit more money to do that, but... Alright, are all the doors in? Apparently they are. Can I set this up now to be a minimal security prison? No, because we have to do all the cells independently. I'm going to wait until this prison intake moment is over. And then we're going to set this up as a minimal security area. We're going to set the other area up as a maximum or as a medium security. Or we can just pause right now, of course. That could also be a thing. Let's set this up. Let's just make cells here. We have a whole solitary wing on the other side. So I'm not really worried about it. Let's unpause for a second so that these all get acknowledged as cells. Let's close these doors. What's happening out here? Something's going wrong. Oh, he can win that. Come on, win it. So, there are no canteens accessible. Yeah, that's because of this. Now the canteens should be accessible. Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Alright, so now we can take in a lot more prisoners, as you can see right here. But that's not what we're going to do. So, let's tell this to be minimal security. And let's tell this to be medium security. And now they should switch those prisoners out. Just like this. And these numbers should change. Yeah, there's room for 13 extra minimal security prisoners. Probably because a few got released. And 30, 40 medium security prisoners extra. That's really nice. We're going to get a lot of extra prisoners in here. And that should bring us in a whole bunch of extra money. Danger level is increasing. Yeah, people need to go take a shower and stuff like that. Alright, let's speed things up a bit, because we're running towards the end of this episode. At least we got some major expansion to the prison on this side. Hopefully it's going to work out. Let's get guards in here. Yeah, let's put 3 in here, because this area might be quite busy. Here come the extra prisoners, so maybe hire a few extra guards as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we're getting a lot more prisoners. For now, we only get extra medium security prisoners, because we have a whole extra block for them. So that might be, yeah, let's set up some guards there as well. I want a guard in here. We can see the amount of money raising, that's good. So don't go short on the extra guards that you need, because you do need a lot of extra guards. We basically got 50 extra prisoners in this time. Maybe 40, so 10 extra guards. It's just 1 for every 4 prisoners, so that's not a lot. So just make sure that you get them. These will be brought to their cells, that's really nice. Yeah, even with the extra guards, we only have 5 available now. So, of course, that's also because they are bringing all the prisoners towards their cells. As soon as that is over, we'll have more space. I do think we need 2 guards in this area now to operate all the doors here all the time. Yep, looks good. Alright, so we make a good amount of money. Danger levels are very low. And we have 10 guards free now, because all the prisoners got where they have to be. Yeah, this is working out. Nice. So this is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to zoom in on the new area. see how that works. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. If you have any tips for this game, please let me know. I will try to work on them. One of the next things we're going to do is build a mail room, for instance, and some other rooms where prisoners can work, just to keep them more happy and make sure that they can get reformed. But if you have any other tips or tricks, just let me know. And then, of course, I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.